Hey, hey, hey! I hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday. It's your favorite remote work enthusiast, Delilah. And you guys, I have a high pay data entry job for y'all. This is no phones friendly. So you're going to be typing, you're going to be doing a lot of data entry. Like that's purely what this is. And it comes from a healthcare company called CareSource. And this is a new to this channel company, but I'm pretty sure, like me, you're already familiar with them because they're a major company. You've probably heard about them and seen them around. So I'm going to get into all the details. I'm really excited, but I will let you guys know this job requires you to have experience in the healthcare industry. So this one isn't beginner friendly. This is more so for someone who's already been working in some capacity in the healthcare industry for at least a few years. But I wanted to bring this to y'all because I know y'all love some healthcare and y'all have some extensive healthcare backgrounds. So anyway, we're going to get to all the details. Tap that notification bell. Make sure you select all notifications. Make sure you're subscribed. And once you take care of that business, we'll be ready to jump in. All right. What a wonderful way to start a Wednesday. I have a new to this channel company and I've watched this company for a while. It's called CareSource and this company is huge. I mean, at least I see them all the time, so maybe to me it just seems like it's just so huge because I'm always seeing them. Now on their Glassdoor account, you can find more information. They have 1,001 to 5,000 employees. So they're not, the largest of the large, but they're just good with their advertising, I guess, because I feel like I see them all the time. And they are an insurance carrier. They provide healthcare insurance benefits. And you can read more about them on their Glassdoor and of course their website. Now they have a case management data coordinator position, and this is a purely data entry role. And we'll get into the details, but one of the things that I mentioned at the beginning is you need to have healthcare experience. And this is the main thing that stood out to me that would make this for someone or not for someone. They say you need a minimum of 3 years of experience in healthcare or a related industry. So whatever that means. Now the pay is good. They give us this huge range, $33,200 per year, all the way to $53,000 per year. Those numbers aren't even close. So of course I ran to Glassdoor, and for the position that was closest to it listed, they had a case manager position and there were 16 salaries listed at $49,000 per year. So that's about $24.50 per hour. However, if you were to come in at that top number, because when a company gives you a range, that means you absolutely can ask for that number that they mention anywhere in that range. And they're telling you, hey, we're willing to pay up to this. And secretly, companies will even pay beyond that. But, anyway, that $53,000 per year is about $26.50 per hour, which would be about $4,240 per month. So that's really good money. Now, jumping on in here, it says job summary. The case management data coordinator applies knowledge of clinical processes to document relevant health information from members' records to ensure accurate delivery of medical data. Essential functions: review medical documentation to identify relevant data and extract required information needed to complete data entry fields. Review, extract, and migrate claims data into the state's VDI application, ensuring maintaining accurate records. Coordinating with care managers, community health workers, and support staff regarding member information required to complete accurate data entry. Ensure timely and accurate data entry with an appropriate time schedule for correcting errors/making amendments. Provide data management support as needed. Accurately complete and maintain documentation of required data. Ensure all quarterly required data is up to date and ready for submission per state's deadline. Education and experience. You'll need a high school diploma or equivalent, associate's degree or other formal health education/certification is preferred. Minimum of 3 years of experience in healthcare or a related industry is required. Previous experience in a clinical environment, medical terminology, or health-related classes is required. Medicaid, Medicare, and managed care experience is preferred. So I'm always reminding you guys, the things that are required are the things where they're saying like you absolutely need to show up with that. But the things where they say preferred or nice to have, those are things that if you show up with them, they give you a leg up. It's awesome. But you don't have to meet that to be eligible. So just keep that in mind. And they give you different ways to meet the requirements. It says previous experience in a clinical environment, medical terminology, or health-related classes is required. So you can sort of like mix and mash those together if you got a little bit here and a little bit there, or, all your experiences in one area. And then competencies, knowledge, and skills, strong attention to detail and ability to work independently with effective problem-solving skills, knowledge of the clinical process, terminology, and documentation standards required for effective coordination of care, experience with data entry and management, ability to use State's app after VDI training, will be trained on application if no prior knowledge is present, excellent communication skills and ability to provide email support, ability to meet strict deadlines and turnaround times, basic proficiency with Microsoft Office Suite to include Outlook, Word, and Excel, ability to multitask using a variety of computer applications, strong organizational skills, adaptable to a constantly changing environment. And you don't need any licenses or certifications for this, and it's a general office environment. So that is the lead, you guys. And if you guys are still here, then I already know that you are someone who this is a good fit for, like everything's sort of sounding really good. And you already know when it comes to these jobs, especially the ones that pay well and you can do them from home and it's healthcare, it's going to be competitive. And that's why you have to put your best foot forward. And that's one of the reasons why I created my remote resume builder software. If you haven't heard, I have a software where you can create resumes and cover letters, and it's different than creating them in Microsoft Office or, on a Google Drive document, because you don't have to worry about formatting. You don't have to worry about where does the information go. All you do is enter the information and the software places it where it needs to go. It does the formatting, all the heavy lifting for you. And you can see a preview of what it looks like in this video. So if you wanted to start from scratch, you could create a resume or a cover letter from scratch in the software. You would just name it, answer the questions that you want to put on your resume, and then the software will produce you an ATS optimized resume. And it works the exact same way with the cover letters. And you would just name it and you would, answer the questions, and then boom, you get an ATS optimized cover letter. Now the software makes things really simple because you can go into your resumes and your cover letters. You can easily duplicate them, and then you can go in and edit them. And that's what makes customization with the software really quick, because you're not starting from scratch every time. Once you've created a resume, you can, have your different main resumes, and then you can branch off from there to make it customized for the position. So maybe you have a data entry background, maybe you have a claims background, and then maybe you've done just like administrative work. So you've got all sorts of healthcare experience. You could make your 3 main resumes, and then whenever you find a lead that you want to apply to, you can just duplicate the resume from, for example, the administrative resume, and then go in and customize from there. That's why the software makes applying to jobs a lot easier and faster, because you're not having to reinvent the wheel every single time. Now, it gets better, folks, okay? I have templates. This is a feature that we added last month, and we're adding more templates as I speak. So we're working on, just making this a full, robust library. And right now, these are the templates that are available. And the data entry template would be perfect for this position, as well as the insurance claims template. You could take some info from there. You can make it what you want it to be. So some of the key words from the insurance claims template would be helpful, and you would add that, to some of the keywords you see in the data entry template. And then, you could even use the healthcare, general resume template. template here. So there's a lot of different ways that you can make the templates work. You can combine them with some of the things you see, or you might say, okay, I'm just going to go with the data entry and then I'll just, go from there. So it's up to you how you mix and mash everything, but these templates are here to give you an idea of what your resume should look like when you're applying to specific types of jobs. And if that wasn't awesome enough, we have cover letter templates too. So you can use the cover letter templates and the resume templates to start from a finished product, and then you go in and make it yours and you customize it further to speak specifically to the position. So if you have not gotten a software trial yet, you can do that for just $1. Okay, I like to give you guys the ability to really try the software out before you make a major commitment. So for $1, you can get full access to all the software features, everything I mentioned. You can make unlimited resumes and cover letters. And if you decide to keep the software after the 7-day trial, it is just $37 per month, and you can cancel at any time. And we have a support team. So if you ever run into any questions or you need help with your billing, you can email our Fresh Desk support desk and someone will get back to you within the day. So usually we get back to you within a couple of hours. Max, you'll hear from us within a day. So go ahead and get your software trial. You really have nothing to lose and everything to gain. And once you sign up, you can expect 3 emails: an email with your login to the software, an email with your login to my Teachable School so you can watch the video tutorials and I explain all the things, but it's really easy to use. Most people don't even need the tutorials. And then the third email is a link to the support desk so that you have it handy and some frequently asked questions. So you get taken care of even when you just pay $1. And of course, we take care of you while you are a customer. So go ahead and get your software trial. The link is in the description box below. And then after you've gotten your trial and you've applied to this job, check out my mega list of jobs. There are so many healthcare companies on this list. There are currently 506 companies in total. And every time I come across a new company, I add them to this list. So when we update this, CareSource is going to be on this list. And that's how I allow my subscribers and people who are looking for a job to find these companies easily, because we put them in the video and then we put them on this spreadsheet, and we have the direct link to these companies' careers pages so that you can apply safely and securely. That's the secret sauce to helping you not get scammed, but it's also the secret sauce to finding more remote positions you can apply to, and those positions aren't always on the job boards. So you lessen the competition when you go directly to the company's website. If you're at this point in the video, I just gave you a major tip. Okay, use this tip. And then last but certainly not least, if you need equipment for your home office, check out my Amazon storefront. All of these items are sold through Amazon, and I'm a broken record talking about the computers. I single out the computers because you can't work from home, period, if you don't have a computer. And this is the thing that makes most people stop in their tracks when looking for a remote job. They're like, well, all these companies, they're not providing equipment and I don't have a computer, so I just can't work from home. I can't afford, $500+ You don't need $500+ Do you have $121 and some change? Well, you can get the whole hookup. Okay, if you want dual monitors, doing data entry, I always recommend dual monitors. Do you have $179 and some change? You do? You can come up with that? Okay, you're in business. So you can see there are a lot of options. So don't think about, well, I can't. Think about, how can I? And check out my Amazon storefront. So, lots of equipment here. There's other stuff. Of course, go to the mega list of jobs after you apply for this lead and use the templates, or just create a resume in the software and see how it can be a game changer for you. So thank you guys so much for watching. I truly hope this has been helpful, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye.